Hey everyone, Christine I see here and my husband Matt. We thought we'd say hi. We haven't seen you since our October videos. I've been plugging away trying to get caught up on all the videos for the van. This particular series of videos has taken more detailed and has taken Matt quite a long time because it was a little bit more complicated. But this video that you're gonna see here is he wanted to make especially for this part.
Yeah, so we're putting in the Rixen, the hydronic part of it, or the gas furnace that makes the hot water and then also makes cabin heat. And while doing that, then you have to hook up fuel. You have to get fuel out of the fuel tank for the furnace. And we have option 63F. So if you ordered yours with 63F, which is the auxiliary fuel line extension, the hose that comes with it, this part of the video is for you. Now, I couldn't find a lot of video on this in particular. I saw some videos on dropping the tank and how to hook up to the top of that fitting. And when I even called Rixen to ask them some information, same thing. He described the fitting that's on the top of the tank, not the fuel hose, not the extension that comes on the side of the tank if you buy this option. So I wanted to make a video just of that in particular. It's part of a bigger series. Obviously, the Rixen, the whole install was probably one of the most complicated parts of the van. Complicated enough that it was an hour or some worth of just video.
Yep.
And Christine broke that down, I think, into 3 parts, actually,
yep,
just to get it all in there. But if you have this option 63F, whether you're using it for a heater or for whatever you're getting auxiliary fuel out for, this is the video to describe that a little better for you.
So enjoy the video. And we'll be right back, so stay on, and we're going to catch you up on the van.
If you have a Ford Transit and you have the option which extends the fuel line, so the auxiliary fuel line, that you have the extended hose off of that on the bottom of the Transit, this video is going to tell you how to hook up to that hose. I've seen a lot of videos out there on how to drop the tank and hook up to the auxiliary fuel port on the top. Now, if you order the option, you have a hose already off of that down the side of the tank that has a special fitting on it that you need to connect to. I'll show you underneath the van what that looks like, but you have to pull open one of the little tabs on the top, and that allows then the blue fitting to be pulled out. Once that blue fitting's pulled out, you need a fitting like this. This side goes in the factory side. This side then goes to a hose. This is the hose size we'd use for the S-bar or the S-bar heater part of the Rixen, and that's what we're hooking up to now. We'll go in the van here next. I'll show you where the part is and what it looks like to take it apart. To locate that auxiliary fuel line, it's right in about here. So we're about midship. We're going to go underneath the van. You will see the black plastic fuel tank. On the side of it, there's a little indent in it. Right up in there is where you will find the connector. All right, now we're underneath the van, and we have our freshwater tank here. This is the gas tank. Now we have the extended gas tank. I don't know if it's the extended gas tank is the only option you can get to have the extended hose for the auxiliary port or not, but this is the extended tank. That would be easier. Unfortunately, I did not do this video before our tank was in, but if you go under here, you can see there is a junction in here, an opening. So you can see, again, whether this barcode is on all of them or not, I don't know, but right up above this barcode, I'm gonna see if I can swing in here, there is a junction, an indent in the fuel tank, right up in here. If you look up in here, you can see there's a little indent in the side of the tank here. This is my water tank here, so it's not the easiest to get to, but there is the connector itself. So I can get a little better look at that. See if I can get the light in here better. Okay, here is the connector itself. What it has is, you can see this little orange part of it here. There we go, this little orange part here. This pulls up. Once that pulls up, you don't have to pull it up all the way. There's a little white connector on the bottom half here. That little white connector, or little white part of the connector, does not have to come out. This blue tab, once you get that red one, will snap out. That white connector helps snap it into place. So I'll pull that out here, and I'll show you after that what that looks like. Now you can see the red part of that connector is pulled forward or pulled out of the connector. And then this comes out, it just snaps out and it pops out. Now to find that easier, there's a little hole in there. I put a little screwdriver through it. If I can get that done here with one hand, I might not be able to. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. Either way, I put a, yeah, maybe let's see if I can get it here. There we go. I put a screwdriver into here. So I can get a little extra grip out of it. And I'm gonna have to put the phone down because I don't want to pull on the hose without holding on the other side. Put my hand up there and hold on the other side. Then I can pull this out, it unsnaps. So the key to getting this out, let me put this up in here again. Let me scoot my light over a little bit. Okay, here is the tab that comes out. It's just this little blue piece, and it's the plug. And the key to getting that out is that red tab does not come all the way out. You just go one little click like that, so it's part way out, and then it leaves room for this to be pulled out. Pulls out of there. Now I have my fitting here with the hose already attached to it, and I'm going to snap that into place. You can see the hose now is attached, so that just snaps into there, and then the red tab locks back into place, and the fitting is now locked back in. And then you have your hose coming off, which can run over to the fuel pump. One of the things I wanted to clarify is on the fitting, I kept saying, I said orange tab and then I said red tab. That is the same piece. It is one tab on the top of the fitting that comes out. In particular, the important part to that is that you can pull it further than you need to. You can pull it one little click, or you can pull it further all the way open. If you pull it too far, it re-locks the fitting into place. Okay, so you have to just get it one tab, and then the blue fitting should just pull right out. There's a little white tab on the bottom. In reading some of the forum posts about it, there was one person that broke theirs trying to pry that out of there. I don't think the white tab comes out, and I didn't need to take it out. Once I got that orange or red, the little part that moves, once I got that open, one click, you could pull that out of there and then push the new fitting back in place. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully the video helps. It's tough to take video under there. It's such a tight space. But again, it's the best we could do.
He did pretty good getting all that footage up there. But just to give you a quick van update, we're on pause with the van for a little bit because it is very cold in the garage.
It's just too cold to do much up there, especially anything on the outside. We still have a tank to hang. I've got some other things to do, but it's just too cold to roll around there on the ground, and we'll wait until it warms up here.
Yep, and he has a few other projects that he's kind of getting going on that he wants to do in the spring. But we do have a couple of trips lined up already for this year, and we'll keep you guys updated on the van and what's happening, but you will see the finished product.
We'll get there. We'll get there. The finished work is going to take us the longest. We've got some things ordered. We've got the privacy curtains have been ordered. We'll start working on that soon enough. And again,
it takes longer than you think. I'm surprised. It took, we're thinking 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, but no, I mean, with all the trips we had in between, it kind of pushed it a little bit longer.
Well, and we work on it only on the weekends. So you get 1 or 2 days a week that you work on it for a few hours. It's different if it were a full-time job. If I could take time off work and do that, you probably could get it done in 6 months. But when you're working on it part-time, it is definitely it's a big project.
So yes, I really... hands up to Matt because he's doing a lot of the intricate, detailed work. So kudos to him. Love you, honey. But hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Really helps grow this channel. And we'll see you in the next video. Later.